What's up guys, this is Mosen here with MTA 26 for the 29th of October 2018 and the topics. What were the topics? Nah, I'm just joking. Okay, so gold tips, alright, another good gold tip that came from the comment section. A reasonable thread on Reddit, right, about yeah, some stuff, a reasonable thread on Reddit, so that's something new. Again, and the Scarlet set, right? The Scarlet set. That's what we're talking about today. And let's get right into it. We see this comment again, and it's also about alchemy, actually. And it comes in from the Mad Bomber. And the Mad Bomber says, another alchemy gold farming tip, check out Transmute Heart of Fire. Get it from the Thorium Brotherhood. You can turn 1 Heart of Fire into 3 Elemental Fires. And the CD is only 10 minutes. Yes, true. So I was gonna pick up this one next anyway, but you know, if somebody else can contribute that, it's appreciated. By the way, at the moment we're making our way to Eastern Plaguelands to Wintersense quests, which I have a video about, so if you want to know how that works, check that one out. So yeah, the alchemy, you know, the Heart of Fire Transmute CD, basically one of the best things you can get. And we can check out what you need for it. You get it from the Thorium Brotherhood, but it's not in game from the start, at least for now. We'll see how that changes, but it should not be in the game from the start. Remember, this is from October 2018, whenever you're watching this. Reputation, factions, and let's check out the Thorium Brotherhood, and you can see it right here. It would be pretty easy to get, so Transmute Elemental Fire. You would only have to be friendly with the Thorium Brotherhood, which is not too hard to get, to be quite honest. And you could transmute a Heart of Fire, which is not really that hard to get either. They're usually not as rare as Elemental Fire. And you split that one. You get them in a lot of raids too, so you also can save those up. If you as a player you find one, you can save that one up too, and wait until you get the recipe. And you can split it into 3 Elemental Fires. Although, also please keep in mind that when that happens, of course the price for Elemental Fire is also going to drop a little bit. It's not going to be, hey, okay, I can split this into 3 and make 3 times 7 gold, right? Usually the Elemental Fire price is pretty stable, right? But it's going to go a little bit down usually when that recipe is out, because people are doing it and the server has progressed and you don't need the fire protection potions as much anymore, but you kind of need them throughout the whole game. Even in Nex, it's good to have them for certain encounters, and you need them for field repair bots and some other stuff for crafting. So that was a good tip from the Mad Bomber, and yeah. So if you can get your hands on some reputation with the Thorium Brotherhood, get that recipe definitely. It's one of the cool ones, right? It's a really nice one. Good to have that one, isn't it? And I mean, 10 minutes, it's pretty good. You know, you can just keep all the Heart of Fire and spam it later. Make some big bank out of this. Right, the Scarlet set for in between. We want to continue the series of sets, and this time, because I'm with my Paladin, I'm kind of getting ready for the Scarlet Monastery, right, with Prot Dream. And the set, we were looking at this, Desna and me. And we were thinking, man, how... Of course no one has the full set of this. Excuse me. You know. The set. Where is it? Here. 360 sets. Let's look at this one, the Scarlet set. Hope you can see this alright. Do I make this bigger in here? Okay. The Scarlet set. And the cool thing is, you know, it's still obtainable in Scarlet Monastery, and it's or like the mid 30s. Assembler. Like typical. 360 sets. Postmaster Gladiator. Alright, it's not in here. RIP. Well, the cool thing about this is actually like a really strong set for anything that wears mail. And the uncool thing is that chain, of course it's chain off. That's why I didn't find it, I'm freaking blind. Alright, there we go. And the uncool thing is the drop rates. If you look at this set, right, the drop rates are just... You really gotta ask yourself, sorry, but you really gotta ask yourself who did this? Like, who came up with the idea, okay, let's make this cool set into Scarlet Monastery, right? And yeah, we'll have like the bracers with a 1.6% drop rate on trash. Okay, so I can get that. It's from trash. Same for the gloves and the belt. I can get that. It's like green items, right? And then, yeah, let's make the pants from that one end boss 13%. Okay. What about the chest plate? Yeah, I think the chest and the boots should be like 0.1%. And this is where it gets really, you know, it really gets stupid, right? Because you would have to go in there so many times. Of course, I think this one also drops from the trash. It says champions here, but the boots, I'm not even sure. Is that all trash except for the legs from Herod or the commander? Because I mean, these drop rates are outrageous, you know. But if you have that set, right? See, the thing is always these low drop rates. It sucks because you're leveling at that point. And don't forget that usually classes that wear mail at this level, in a couple of levels, they will be able to wear plate. And I mean, the set, if you have the 6 set, is pretty strong. The 1% hit is not to be neglected. It's a pretty strong set bonus, right? And well, the 15 attack power against undead. You can take it. Shadow Responsible. 1 defense. This is also such a vanilla set, man. It's like oh vanilla. This is a good thing. Oh vanilla, right? 1 defense is the set bonus for getting 3-piece of this, and I don't know. It could have made that 10 defense, and it still would have been an alright set bonus and not 10 armor. You know, I don't know what that is. The set bonus is 10 armor. I guess this is more of a Scarlet set rant video now, but it used to be a normal one, but video. You know, why not make it 100 armor at least? It's still nothing, right? But I don't get it. It's such a vanilla set. But then the 6 set, of course, it's pretty cool. Right? Cool for leveling too. So what I'm going to try to do is get into Scarlet Monastery as quick as possible with 33 or so. Start farming the set, and I'm going to try to get the 6 set, right, with the Prot Dream. Then, I don't know. It's such a, like, I just thought I want to highlight this set because it's, the stats are pretty cool, right? The stats are pretty strong. It's just the set bony are so... Except for the last one. And that's what I don't get for these drop rates. Then the drop rates should have been a little bit higher, like, at least for these chest piece and all. But, you know, can't really change it. And I know this used to be endgame content for anyone that doesn't know. The Scarlet Monastery used to be endgame content, I think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong. I think it was either in beta or alpha. This was like the last thing you could do, really. And that's what people did then. The endgame content of the beta or alpha. Probably that's why there's like a set with low drop rates. Yeah, but this is the Scarlet Monastery set, and I think it's pretty cool. And that leads me into the speculation again, or leads me into speculation. I want to raid. If you look at Tyr's hand, Just give us a raid for this kind of stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? Or like a 60 dungeon, another 60 dungeon of the Scarlet Crusade in Tyr's Hand, or somewhere, or Hearthglen, behind Hearthglen, like, or... Ah man. Just leaves me to... I just want this. I want a raid. Raid or a dungeon for this Scarlet kind of stuff. I love it. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I just love the whole topic and like whole kind of vibe of this. Anyway, let's move on, right? We're flying to EPL, so this is always... what was the last topic I said? Oh yeah, a Reddit thread. And it comes in from Dark Phenomenon. It says, does anyone else not give a shit about classic demo being able to using retail system settings? Well, and like the key point about this thread really is only that you know, he doesn't, he only said, he says he only really cares about the functionality, gameplay information we may get during BlizzCon, like patch progression, yes, content progression, item progression, server caps, Toki's drop-off plan. If they plan on doing anything to help starting zone overcapacity at launch, and if they have any endgame plans. Where do we go once Nax has been cleared and released farmed? Right, so basically he's saying, you know, there's been a lot of videos, and that's what I kind of touched on the last one. There's a screenshot coming, and then people start speculating again, and rightfully so. People have criticized this from people making videos, me probably included, that you know, we're always getting so hung up about like a screenshot or anything, and then we're speculating, well, this could be this, could be this. It's all speculation. It doesn't really freaking matter. We're all hyped for this, right? And people are debating whether or not there should be grass in it. It looks cool with grass. Maybe you don't like the grass. Turn the grass off. Who gives a shit, right? We want to play. And you know, there's new water in it, and then probably there's going to be some no changes. You know, people that are so vocal about it that they're putting in the old water again, the one that looks really, really shitty. Okay, like this. Look at this crap. This is, you know, but whatever. And I personally like the water being in, and the grass and vegetation and everything looking a bit sharper and cooler, and the shading and lighting. That's pretty cool for me, but you know, in the end, this is all so small, and that's just, but like people are debating about that because that's the only stuff we've seen, right? Because there were stupid screenshots where everyone, again, not meant in any negative way, but everyone and their mother made a video about it, and you know, you just kind of, to be fair to YouTube people, you know, that comes out, and you kind of have to drag with it if you want to keep, you know, kind of viewers. You don't really have to, but it's advised, and so you get our perspective on this. But yeah, of course, man, everyone and their mother makes a video about the screenshot, you know, where like the shading is different, and there's grass. Wow, right? And I get this guy kind of, and he's more concerned about the important stuff, and he is kind of right about this, like progression, you know, patch progression. Where do we start? Is Blackmoon Lair out, or is MC out, or is Nax out? That would be terrible. Just imagine Nax would be out. Can we use all the knowledge that some people already have? Like exactly the example of, you know, the Thorium Brotherhood recipe to transmute fire, right? A Heart of Fire into Elemental Fire. That's knowledge you have, and you know it's gonna come in at some point. Can you basically stack all your Heart of Fire and keep it because you know it's gonna come out, then buy the recipe and profit from it? Can you do it like this? Is, you know, the PvP system, for example, it's a big one. How is it gonna start? Is there going to be any honor system in the game at the start of the server? Because it wasn't on actual, you know, Blizz, like no changes. It wasn't in, right? And then came the honor system, and then came the battlegrounds. So there should be no honor system, then there should be an honor system. And then there should be a lot of world PvP going on, a lot of ganking and a lot of fighting, which would, for me, would be awesome. But I know a couple of friends who would hate it. They would hate it. They don't want to fight everywhere, right? And then the Battlegrounds would come out, but not AB. It would only be Warzone and AV. And then later, I think after ZG or something like that, a Arathi Basin would come out. It would certainly make sense for me to make it as it was, but you know, are they going to do it? Because there's probably people that love AB. I like AB, but if it wasn't out at the start, it shouldn't be. Those are the important questions. Item progression. Is it going to be the shit items before the 1.4 patch from MC that are terrible, you know, for most classes, that have freaking you know, spirit on it, and paladin sets don't even have ad healing or has like strength and agility and all that kind. Those are the important questions. So I thought that was like a cool thread coming in from Dark Phenomenon. And some other guy says something really basically speculation because we don't know anything. And yeah, basically it just says like we're going to see at BlizzCon, and that's, to be honest, it's the best thing we can say. Like I'm also done like speculating what might come or whatnot, because it's a couple of days until BlizzCon. We're all very hyped for Classic, I think, and you know, let's wait and see what happens at BlizzCon. I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a lot of information that everyone's waiting for right there, and we'll see what happens. You know, usually like a lot of people are saying they don't care about the graphics so much as long as the gameplay is real. But I'll leave you with this. It's long enough for the first one. Today I'm heading off to a wedding. I'm gonna be gone for today and tomorrow, sadly. So the next stream will be on Wednesday. Okay, it's the 31st. So expect maybe I'll try to get it to work. Some face paint, you know, Halloween stuff, and yeah. So I'll be gone the next 2 days. Thank you for, by the way, thank you very much for all the support I've been getting from on the stream. I stream 5 days a week usually, and would love to see you guys there. We reached the first sub goal, so that's very, very cool for me. Like, I've never expected this. Just a quick thank you. Don't want to bother anybody that doesn't care about this. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna pre-record the other MTAs now for you. When I'm going to be gone. But thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.